The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Eto'o. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That is some save from Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that's well seen too. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Neymar. And here's Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! Arsenal take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
Shoots! Zanetti goes direct. And they're back on the ball again. And he's found a way past. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Lampard conjures time and space where few can. Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
2 added minutes has been
Cannavaro
indicated.
can get it clear. Roberto Baggio. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Cafu shows great strength. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Everybody, and this is a quick reminder
Reflections
to let
on the
you know
first
that you'll
half?
be able to catch
Haven't
today's
played that
match
badly.
broadcast
Getting
live
caught again on the
our
counter-attack
FM
is
station.
unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very
Number
much in this
10,
game.
Eto'o.
Arsenal,
Coming
the
on to
happier of the
replace him
teams,
is
heading in for half-time,
number
1-0 up.
15, Mbappe.
And we are
Substitution.
already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Olise. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Baggio succumbs to the pressure. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think...
Applies the finish! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is a brilliant interception. Adams gets it clear. That's a throw. Neymar. Out towards the flank. And the through ball. And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Zanetti. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are coasting towards victory. And he's let fly! Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. He's tried one! And the keeper has showed real class. He had to be at his very best. It's their second corner of the game. Park Ji-sung tries to clear. Rice. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal really have hit the heights. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Dortmund against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly. Messi going full steam down the flank. Could be danger here. Real chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Park Ji-sung, looking for options for movement. Quick look, there's a mighty effort! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific header! He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made... Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. He's in a great position here. Costa Curta. Cruyff. Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi. Kane gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That's good play. And he's there to make the challenge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Kane. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Number 22.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Coming on the field.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Mbappe. Number 20.
He's got away.
substitution.
Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Caught offside that time. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zanetti. Great vision. And this is Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. Neymar. And he welcomes it in.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And now the breakaway. And it's made its way to him. He's on it. Can he get away? Alonso. Elise. Oh, that's well spotted. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Suarez.
This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Arsenal.
matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not...
Neymar! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Park Ji-sung! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Park Ji-sung really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Neymar. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zanetti. That's Park Ji-sung. Zanetti. Olise. Oh, it's in. Stoichkov! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Park Ji-sung. Zanetti. He's got away. Oh, some tackle that. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rice. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Olise. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, just skips past it. And Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
2 added minutes have
Arsenal
been indicated.
find a position of real strength now. Goes down, but nothing given. João Cancelo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now
And a
it's
quick
all
announcement
about
for the
game
benefit of
management.
anybody
There's
who has
no
found
need to
themselves a little lost
overstretch
today.
themselves.
Please look
Just
at the
stay
screen for
calm and
information
see
on
this
how
one
to
out.
find your way around this stadium.
Arsenal 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 19, David Villa.
Here we go again.
14, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 25.
Pass is just off target.
Erling Haaland.
And here's
Number
Stoichkov.
13,
The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
After 49 minutes.
Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are having a ball here. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It's a really well-measured ball. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Haaland! Rice. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's managed to get free. Olise. Goes for the shot! João Cancelo. Xavi Alonso. And here's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he's hit it too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. No, he's not getting his way this time. Neymar. Oh, that is a good... And Stoichkov! He's got away with one there. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. It's played through for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Stoichkov! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Van der Vaart. Cafu with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Stoichkov. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Sung. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Tonali. Zanetti. Zanetti gets it clear. Now it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Real chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Neymar! Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that.
Decent chance! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only create...
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Number 9.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Pelé. Played into space out wide. He's got full. They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Van der Vaart, and they can counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a sharp pass. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a go! Oh, off the bar! Zanetti attempts a clearance. Now there's a fire. And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rijkaard. Coming on the field.
Costa Curta
Number
clears it away.
15, Number 16. Rodri. Substitutions taking
Arsenal
place.
still have the cards. Can he finish? Olise ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. That's a cute ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Neymar. Now what about a counter-attack? Spread neatly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked
2
out.
added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Neymar. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's at the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Olise! Leicester can get it clear. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Eto. Looking for the run.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. And this is Raul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's neat. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Guti goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Guti. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they're quick to get it back. Driving on and making good progress. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Guti really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And this is Stoichkov. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Guti. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, given away! Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Stoichkov. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick
Still waiting for this to
today
take
that
off.
memorabilia
It's goalless
from
at
today's
half-time.
match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nicked it back promptly. And this is Neymar. Olise. Now it's Olise. That is good strength. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass is just off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bellingham. That has been slung wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
And the finish! And that has been cleared. And here's Elise. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Stoichkov. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Stoichkov. Probing pass. Oh, super ball! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Neymar! Neymar! And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Olise reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rooney! And for a moment, time stood still. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So it is still 0-0. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Rooney. Now it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Chiellini. Ferdinand. Back towards the middle. Chiellini. Ferdinand. Milan looking to pass their way through. Rooney, he has a look. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Stoichkov. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand powering forward here. Rivaldo, still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Neymar, and this is Stoichkov. Romario. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Stoichkov. Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
For train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution for Milan. Number 10, Rivaldo. Coming
So
on the
off we go
field
once
is
more.
Number 7.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Mbappe. Could be danger here. And he's lost his man. And a chance! And he thumps it clear. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Fernando Torres. Now it's Neymar. Chance here to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Gattuso. Good ball, good take. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Romario. An uncompromising challenge. And he's heaved it away. Rooney. There's the shot! It has to be! Wayne Rooney! About as smooth as it gets. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
But this is Romario! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And claimed it back swiftly. And they win it back again. And it's Rooney.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's let fly. It's a loose ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams gets good distance on it. Hullet. Rice could move up a gear here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Neymar. And here's Torres. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
Has that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Neymar, Milan looking to pass. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Nicely spread. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, what a ball!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Arsenal have their second corner now. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cross to the back post. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Olise! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Ruben Dias. Mateus. He's away! For Rice. Now there's a probing ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, and this is Neymar. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they...
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan go into the lead. Now it's Olise. Good chance here! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's ambitious! That was superb goalkeeping!
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Mateus. Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And he hits the net! And And they're at it again in double quick time. As simple as you like, the outcome utter. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Park Ji-sung. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Vinicius Junior.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
Could be dangerous, had a shot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Arsenal have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, played right into his path. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
Milan with a free kick then.
Number
This is the
13,
perfect opportunity to
Neymar.
create a cushion
Number
between them.
41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 24, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 7, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Van de Ven. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Batistuta, always shot at goal! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Zanetti.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Batistuta. Adams. Distributed tidily. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Olise. Olise! Rising over the bar. Cafu. And it's Inzaghi. But it's lofted through here. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham is there, and he can pick it up. Zanetti.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Inzaghi. Batistuta looking to add to his goal.